What'd I do?
No, it's like
It's
waiting
Zach.
for the rest of the story.
The
I'm just
fucking
kidding.
story.
I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do the countdown thing. Hey, Blasphemers, hang tight. Amanda is here at the first of the month, that time of the month with Amanda from Louisiana. She is our guest, and we are about to start this podcast motherfucking now. Hey, Blasphemers, welcome to Simple Blasphemy, where we have the best times with the worst topics.
We're three friends that discuss everything and nothing, from wacky headlines to games and trivia. All subjects bizarre and risque are on the table.
Our weekly guests range from friends, musicians, and artists to professionals in a variety of industries.
We go live on Facebook and YouTube every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern.
Want to support the show? Join our Patreon. You can find it and more at www.simpleblasphemy.com.
So grab a drink and join in!
It's too late now. This is Simple Blasphemy.
All right. Woo! Welcome to the Simple Blasphemy podcast, all you blasphemers out there. My name is Zach Ward, and I have here with me always Andy, my sweetest baby. Oh.
Hi, everybody.
Wow.
I'm pulling the Holy Spirit out of me.
Wow. I was going to say that or assist.
Can I get an assist with assist?
Also, Mr. Zach Green, the cleaning machine.
How are all your fuckers doing today?
Oh, my God. So when you say grab a drink, join in, I'm always like, oh, my God, I've got my drink. I've got my drink.
Hold that enthusiasm. I've got something to come here. All the info on the show can be found at simpleblasphemy.com. And if you click that like, share, subscribe button this week, Andy, you'll receive 5 years of what?
9-volt batteries don't tickle anymore.
Huh.
That's because when I did this thing, I put the lights in my mouth. That shit was zapping the crap out of me through all my crowns and shit.
Okay. So
Andy,
that's awesome. Again, only if you like, share, and subscribe. Amanda, how are you?
I'm good.
Look at you.
Julian.
We're going to have a lot of fun, actually, today. I'm a little underprepared, but I'm sure we'll be fine. And I really hate to have to bear the bad news that we will not be having a show next week, live at least, because I will be on a family vacation. And headquarters.
Oh, wait a minute. If we're airing these grievances live at the end of June, I won't be here either. So,
yeah, so we...
intermittent summer vacation.
Unless Andy comes on and pulls Green on live and you guys just do it yourself with whatever. Which you're more than welcome to do.
I'm kind of down, but then again.
Andy, I dare you to do it.
Oh, no.
Okay, well, there we go. Tune in to see if
I
Andy
will-
has...
I will
30
watch
minutes
it
30 minutes of
live.
Zach Green and I just fucking talking in ancient Roman tongues.
That's fine.
Fine.
Tune in to see if Andy has the cojones to do that.
Oh, I got the cojones.
So I wanted to first later, a little bit later, we're going to play the game Whose Boobs Are These? I'm trying to get this every week. And again, it doesn't have to be necessarily a girl. The last time we did it, I believe it was a boy. Who was the Will Ferrell?
Yeah.
Will Ferrell. So whose boobs are these? Genderless in nature, per se. Amanda.
You have to stop sounding like the vampire kid from South Park. Stop saying per se.
Per se.
Yeah, exactly. Who said that? Was that
Per
Andy?
se.
Per se.
And well, we haven't heard from Julio yet, so hopefully he is out there, and maybe he hasn't
Yeah,
He's
he's
not-
here. He's here.
He hasn't
Good evening,
texted
Okay,
everyone.
wait. Number one, happy fucking Pride Month.
Yes.
Yes. Fucking yes.
Mm-hmm.
Bisexual queen over here.
Love them all. Love everybody.
So-
Don't be an asshole. Love everybody.
Andy, if you could
Yes.
do me a favor, can you either find or make us our logo and the Pride thing for the month so I could put it up?
Fuck yes.
So we'll do that. I was trying to find a quick
Fuck
and
you
easy
guys.
one.
I'm opening up Photoshop now.
Go ahead. I was trying to find a quick and easy one. I, for some reason, could not quickly do it. All right. So I'm a little underprepared, but we always have we could talk for hours. But I do want to go back and ask one trivia question. What day or month, or for that matter, and year was Amanda's very first episode when she first came on the show where we were introduced to her?
Oh my god.
Oh
Can
my
anybody
god.
guess?
It was more than 2 years ago.
I'm gonna say it was June.
So you're gonna say straight up 2 years ago.
Okay.
I think it's more than 2 years. I think it's maybe 2 years and a couple months.
Well, you actually nailed that on the head. It is April 30th, 2019.
Well, damn.
Believe it or not. And
The girl remembers.
and for those who this is before your time, I have the very beginning intro of when we first met Amanda.
Oh,
Oh, what? Tartar with that motherfucker?
He looks like
I was asking you if you would like tartar sauce with that, by the way.
if we're at Long John Silver's, yes. If not, then fuck that shit. And we have a special guest this evening, as we often like to have. She is the blunt mommy.
Amanda.
There you go, Amanda.
So
She was
happy
talking
to
to-
be here.
She's
Talking to us from Georgia.
No,
Louisiana, jerk face.
I'm sorry,
I'm sorry.
Louisiana.
Louisiana.
Remember how?
Go Tigers and who dat?
What the hell's Tigers?
LSU Tigers.
Oh, we have Detroit Tigers, I think.
Mhm.
No, we've got LSU Tigers. That's the only Tigers that matter.
How
Okay.
how big and strong are your Tigers?
They're fucking big. Do y'all have a real tiger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Damn.
Okay, I bet you our tiger sanctuary is way better than y'all.
I will tell you, we have Ted Nugent in Michigan, so he kills tigers.
I discount Ted
For
Nugent
jerky.
immediately.
Look
Look at how better our pictures have gotten. How more.
Oh
we
my
have grown.
god! I know. I was sitting here like,
I don't
Normal.
drink candles anymore.
my god! Like
I was drinking Milwaukee's
I finally
best.
bought a light ring, and and I think my internet is a little bit better.
Just a little bit better.
And even though I have not gotten it fixed or anything, Cox is just Cox.
Amanda,
Literally.
you look like you're a little caught off guard. You looked a little surprised.
I was very surprised. I was like this the whole entire time. Like, are you kidding me, Stafford? Oh my god! I mean, my hair has gotten a really lot longer, but it's also not in a bun. But we're all about the LSU Tigers here.
For whatever reason, I think I like to shave my mustache in that particular shape during this time of year.
From Amanda from Georgia.
From
Georgia.
Georgia.
It's
You're
all,
like that
all
dude.
everything south of fucking Tennessee. Come on.
And you're like that dude. There's this dude. I think he's from like Australia or something on
Oh,
Twitter.
fucking
I'll
cool with that.
post some shit and he's like, yeah, I bet Alabama. And so I just don't even correct him anymore because everybody knows that I'm fucking from Louisiana.
It's not that one asshole from Australia that we know, right?
No, it's not him.
Okay, it's not that guy.
It's,
okay.
No, it's not him. It's it's some other dude.
By the
that
way, if you want to know who we're talking about, it's the Yellow Wiggle.
who's
Oh.
that? Yep. Who's?
So
From the
no,
Wiggles.
hey, come on. I think he
Oh.
actually is sick, by the way.
He was.
He was the
yes.
founding member and he was the main guy. So really nice, Andy.
No, but they were in a punk band called the Cockroaches, which is why I started liking them when
That
my
is
kid
true.
liked them.
Oh, dude, Aiden loved the Wiggles.
They were awesome. No, it was
dude,
fantastic.
Aiden every
Fruit
single
salad.
morning.
Yummy.
He watched the fucking Wiggles, and now he's 16, and it's like all these kids. You know, my nephew, youngest one, is 2, and they watch dumb shit. It's like, I can't even watch that shit. I would rather watch the Wiggles than the shit that these little children
Can
are
you make
watching.
sure that
these
they
days.
never...
I'm with you. It just rots one's mind.
Exactly.
Man, if I was a kid, you know, right now, I would never ever grow up to be able to fix anything.
All right.
I'd be so fucked up.
I mean, and
I wouldn't even be able to fucking turn a screwdriver.
Teletubbies. I mean,
tune a guitar.
those. I just look back at it and I'm like, okay, those were actually not that terrible compared to whenever I go over to my sister's house and my 2-year-old is up and they put whatever shit on TV.
Booba was pretty bad.
Tell them that YouTube doesn't exist, because when you go from the shitty banal children's TV programming to when they start watching YouTube influencers, oh god.
Oh no, that's all. That's
they're
all
so
my
awful.
That's all.
All those people that play with like all those kids that play with like toys and stuff.
Minecraft.
They have millions of viewers.
Guys, and they're all I hear is screaming from the other room.
All right. Well, to keep us on track, would you guys like to see a highlight reel? A highlight reel from the very first episode with Amanda.
They're all Amanda then.
Andy, I see the way your hair is, and it is fabulous. You know what you're doing, buddy. That flavor saver mustache shit you got above your lip. Trust me,
baby. You can't convince them, then confuse them is what I'm gonna say.
All right, Steve Johnson. And whenever I used to go hook up with him, we would always take nude photos, and I would always post it on Twitter. But I would always cover up, obviously, my nipples and my vagina. But
vulva.
Some like Free the Nipple Twitter reached out to me last year and was like, we would love to show your boobs. And I was like, all right. Found them a good photo. They were like, can we tag you? And I was like, nah, I want my nipples to be a mystery. But my titties are on Twitter somewhere. And they asked me again. They actually DM'd me last week and were like, we would love to show your titties again. I'm like, okay, I'll get back to you on that.
Mm-hmm. Do they spell it Titties or Tiddys?
No, it's titties. It's Titties.
Titties. Okay, so okay.
But some people like to be like getting them titties. They like to do the DD because obviously yeah, the titties sounds way better than titties.
Why is it with us humans that when it comes to the females, as long as you cover up the titties, you know, with a piece of masking tape, the nipples. Yeah, the nipples. I'm sorry. I've been drinking. I'm sorry. You know, that's fine. As long as you cover up the nipples, that's fine. But, you know, the moment you show a little bit of the areola or the nipple, oh my God! End of the world! End of the fucking world! Why?
You are preaching to the choir. Okay, I know.
I had one of those childos at my bachelor party on my chin.
Childo. I thought it was
God, that's
childo.
That sounds like somebody at Michael Jackson's house. You know?
Oh my God.
The botchery, man.
So
the botchery.
I'm sorry.
Wait a minute. When you said Michael Jackson's house, what popped into my head, because I did watch it, my brain said small little boy child bending over showing his butthole. Like, that was the most traumatic thing from that fucking documentary. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't necessarily believe it per se. I don't care.
Really?
I don't care.
It's 4 minutes left. Let's talk more about the childo.
Well, okay.
Because I had a friend that wore one of those out to a show. He came out to a rock and roll show and he had the thing wrapped around your ears.
I don't even remember them putting it on me.
And it was a fucking 8-inch fucking dick called the accommodator that hung off your chin. And he put it on and like went out, smoked a cigarette and put the thing on, and then comes back in. He's just got a fucking dick on his chin. And he's asking people questions. I don't know
where was the childo when I was hooking up with these girls?
You're right. Oh my God! See,
Hey,
one of those girls invented the dildo. And you know what? We bring that son of a bitch comes back around.
My God.
All right. So yeah, Julio says, if I was like, this is the same room, believe it or not.
Yeah, it's the same room. Was it a different camera? Was I using my iPad?
It was a different. No, it was a different camera, but we weren't actually ever that video never made it out to public. When we back in 2019, we just used Zoom to talk with people. Mm-hmm. We never published a video.
Right.
So I mean, I've got more fun from that time period. Like when we had Boris from Gorgo Bordello and Hey Guy, the two bands, Gorgo Bordello.
Hey Guy.
And like we had him, he was our first rock star on the show back in 2019. However, we never published the video because we were doing audio only at that time. So
you know what? The
times
idea
are
of
changing.
how wasted we were getting was completely lost on most of the audience because you couldn't see us.
Dude. Okay, not only were we getting wasted, we were fucking blowing down.
You might name what? What?
What were we blowing
I
down?
wasn't doing any lines.
That sounds like a way you get free drinks. What are you talking about?
I would have my weed pen and I would just
blowing Doja. Yes.
Andy still does that.
Yeah, no, my sativa pen's upstairs. So, and sadly, I actually broke my my indica pen a couple weeks ago.
Okay,
I like that you have two strains that you're doing. Do you have is there a hybrid that you keep in the bread box?
I have a sativa and then I have an indica hybrid, but it's obviously more THC because I smoke it in bed when I'm going to sleep.
Yeah, it's like the toys you have next to your bed are a little more powerful than the ones, say, you have next to the shower or toilet.
The other day, the song "Sure Shot" by the Beastie Boys came on, and I walked around with my pen going.
Amanda, so this has never been asked of you in 2 years, so we're going to ask it right now.
Oh, my God.
You had a creepy guy who ended up being me, I suppose, ask you to come on a podcast. I mean, why did you say yes? Do you understand what type of obligation it turned into yearly?
Monthly.
I said yes because it was that whole year I was a guest on a lot of people's podcasts.
True.
A lot of people.
And who won?
Well, obviously I'm a monthly person. Unless circumstances, I can't do it the first Tuesday. Obviously I'm on here once a month.
We won.
But y'all won. But I was guest on so many other podcasts, and I do have a DM and I need to reply and let them know that I can be on it. But I would be a returning guest on his podcast, and that was my time. I'm not sure if that was the time when I had Blunt Mommy going, or
you did.
Oh, I still did have it going. Okay, I really fucking missed that show.
Mm-hmm.
So I do want to give a small shout out. Maybe you know who these people are, maybe you don't, but Amanda did share that she was on today, of course. And then there's a podcast called The Every Single Night Show.
Mm-mm.
Does that sound? No, that doesn't ring a bell. They retweeted, I believe. And let's see, where's the other one? Maybe that was the only one. I don't know.
No,
anyway.
3 or 4 people retweeted it.
Every Single Night Show with Jesse. I don't know who you are, but hey, thanks for retweeting Amanda's stuff.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Whatever. Mm-hmm. So I you know what? What was your first thoughts of receiving? I'm gonna try to pull it up because I'm actually logged into Twitter now anyway. Let's see if it scrolls back far enough and see what the initial. We'll find out. Here we go.
What you said?
This is what I said. This was in April 12th, 2019. After checking out a few of your podcasts.
Damn, I did get it almost spot on. 2 years and 2 months. Fuck.
You did. After checking out a few of your podcasts, would you at all be interested in being a guest on ours? I would think you'd be a perfect fit. We record every Tuesday night at 8:45, and the show is about 40 minutes long. Check out an episode and see if you're down. And a few days passed, but there was no response. So on April 15th, I said, just giving it a last time, ask if you would be interested in becoming a guest. I just don't want to be a bother. And then shortly after that, Amanda says, I'd love to. It's been crazy busy. Sorry. 8:45 Central, ? That's how this whole thing started. Amanda, what was your first impression?
About looking at my DMs. I'm sorry.
That's fine. What was your first impression even doing that show? And I don't know, why do you Zach wants to know, why do you waste your time hanging out with us? Okay. Is that how do you put it, Green?
Yeah, that's good. It's a good way.
Okay, good way. Wasting time. Okay, so I've been on other shows, but it would just be one person, a one-person show, and which is fine. The dialect is, back and forth. I've probably been on about 15 shows, but when I met you guys, and it's like, okay, I'm with 3 dudes, and I immediately clicked with you guys, and we all have the same almost I don't give a fuck personality. We say what we want to say, and we try not to offend anybody, but I just clicked with you guys. And then especially, with Zach Ward, I mean, we've been best friends for almost 2 years now. So it's not like an obligation to me to be on the show. I love it. I get to spend time with people that I literally care about. And your show is different from other shows. I know at first I was grabbed by you, Zach, because of, the Blunt Mommy and how sexual it was. And, now me being on your show for so long, it's branched out into so many different genres of things. And it's always interesting. It's not boring. There were a lot of shows that I were on where it was just, a host, and we would talk about the same shit. So that kind of got boring.
All right. Well, I didn't expect that long of an answer.
We talk about the same shit. It's just in a different format. It's like any kind of, it's like Italian food. But yes, that was a good job.
You guys actually, you stimulate my mind. You don't ask me just sexual shit like back and forth. Would you do this? Do you do this position? Do you do this?
No, we have curiosities, but we like to dole them out over the course of a few years.
Exactly.
This is the long-term stuff.
Exactly. And
it's a marathon.
It's a marathon, yes.
It's fun stuff too. And then it's the fact that I'm with 3 other dudes' brains, and I'm completely different than all of y'all. So it's y'all are all very intriguing to me, and y'all keep me interested.
You might be more manly than all 3 of us.
I know
Holy
I'm more
Spirit,
manly
amen.
than Zach Ward. I know.
Julio says, who would click with these guys? Oh yeah, David Weiss. I haven't.
Is that the flat earther?
Yeah,
it's just me. He doesn't click with me. The Zachs are fine with him.
I am gonna invite him back on, and Christ. I haven't. Hey, guys, I'm
gonna be on mushrooms, guys. I'm gonna just eat like a fucking baseball-sized lump of mushrooms and just the whole time.
Okay, I have to admit something. I think like 4 or 5, 6 months ago, I told you guys that I was gonna listen to the Flat Earth episode because y'all said that Zach Green went off on this dude because in the episode that I was on,
Zach Green went off. But
it was my time of the month, and Zach Green, his pitch went all the way up here, and y'all said, Amanda, you don't even know Listen to the episode with a flat earther.
I've got it better. I will send it. I have just that clip. I will send it to you. That Zach Green's rants for the flat Earth thing has had more views than the flat Earth episode. Last week we did a recap because we started reading all the comments from the flat Earth episodes, and they're through the roof. And I think it's something that's fun to explore. And I'm not sitting on it and taking a shit all over it.
It's roof, not roof.
Rough.
And it's on fire. So let
the rough
roof.
The rough. The rough is
is
on fire.
The
All right.
roof. The
So,
roof. If you listen to it, that's what they say.
We're going to cover a couple different things. We're going to cover in just a few minutes things to do in Baton Rouge. We're going to figure out if that is actually worth your time or not, because Amanda frequents those type of things. And
Better than Detroit,
folks, I don't think selfish is the word, or trying to kazoo my own horn, but I want to share with you a project that I started, and it's called Megazoo. It's the first song. I kind of was struggling with I wanted to get a little bit of different content.
Hello,
Megazoo is the combination of kazoos and Megadeth.
Oh, just
okay. And it's a little thing I like to have fun with. We'll still play Whose Boobs Are These, and we'll still do things to do in Baton Rouge. This is only a minute long. Please don't let me lose you. Here we go. Megazoo, Symphony of Destruction. Hold on. Before I do it, this might be a little loud. So turn down your volume just a little bit because I have it optimized for audio. Just fair warning. Turn it down just a little bit. And here we go. Symphony of Destruction by Megazoo.
You take me on, you put me down. Watch you go down. Watch people dance roll. 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 Just like one then rats do scream. Dance like marionettes. Swing through the day of destruction.
So there you have it. That is.
His
Wow,
Amanda's
everyone
gone.
left.
She's
Everyone
out of here. No, I just came back. I've heard it. I like it.
that was you, Ward.
That was all him.
That
Yeah.
was God. That's
I think Amanda just went and
Amanda
threw up
cranked the
point.
volume and went to the bathroom.
No,
so you're
actually,
the one,
I went and got me another beer.
Ward. You're the one that started that whole genre of like bad fluting or
Kazooing.
kazooing.
It's
or
actually
whatever.
Zaku, is what he
Yeah,
wants to
I
call
don't
it.
claim like the recorder thing or any of those that are really, really good, but I do have a couple songs that I've done with Megazoo, and I intend doing many, many more. But that takes time, and Dragon's a Roost. So
Dragon's a Roost.
that is that. Okay. Next up, let's play the game Whose Boobs Are These? And let me premise this once again, okay? We're going to guess, and everybody in the chat can guess too. We encourage it. Like, subscribe, share, and whatever you want to do for 5 years of not having the 9-volt battery tickle your tongue. If that's fair. If you do so. I mean, we don't really talk about Patreon too much anymore because we have enough people where we're kind of like we're breaking even and we're
comfortable.
Yeah, comfortable. But we do appreciate everybody that is a Patreon. And there are videos with Amanda and other people that are on there that were either after shows or we started off doing before shows, I think. And then we moved to after shows. And then we just decided to make the show a whole hour instead of.
Seriously, the after shows ended up being after shit shows most
Oh,
of
yeah.
the time.
Yeah,
Because
oh my
everybody was just like,
God,
we had all
okay.
the stuff we wanted to air, and then we were
You
all
may
getting-
or may not see Amanda's boobs
Is-
somewhere.
oh,
You may
and
or may not.
Bush. Oh my God, I need to become a Patreon. Yeah.
Seriously, this is more of an OnlyFans thing if you really look at
Cinco
it.
de Mayo last year because I remember I was literally taking shots of tequila on camera, and then I stood up and like pulled my pants out. I know Andy was like, "Nope, nope," and
Yeah,
Zach was like, "Sit down, Amanda."
By the way, I turned the camera off by that point, so that is
Oh,
not
okay.
on there. That was not recorded. So if anybody tries to scour that and say, "Hey, I became a Patreon to see Amanda stand up and see her SOS pad between her labias," that isn't an
Did
option.
my pants
Flap
not
dragon.
go down that far?
Flapdragon. Flapjacks.
They did not go down that far.
Flaps down.
So we're gonna play a little game called
Oh, yeah.
"Whose boobs are these?"
Those
Speaking
are
of.
not mine.
The fun part is, again, they could be a man. I'm really trying to trip it up. It's not going to be easy. So please have
I know my bra's falling down.
some fun. Here we go. Whose boobs are these? Let's go. Again,
Oh, my.
I got yelled at last time for zooming in too far with the Will Ferrell.
This person just took off a bra.
Okay. Green, you like boobs, right?
Sure.
Yeah, they're okay, I guess.
Would you have any guesses
Life
as
sustaining bags.
what for the? Hey, wait a second, Green.
Yeah, I don't fucking. I'm not good at this fucking game. I don't like. I don't.
Listen,
I don't know.
Green.
I have
Green.
no idea.
Green.
I'm trying to think of a skinny actress because you can see the ribs.
Green. Describe for the
Ward.
audio. No, you describe for the audio person. I'm like in the perfect spot.
I'm like head on a titty right
basically,
now.
Amanda and Zach Ward could be like the areola.
Why does my finger have to be
Wow,
like that?
that's very nice.
This is about where the nipple would be. I think about right here.
Got it.
Your fucking tits.
Green, for the audio only people, what are you seeing here? Looks like we got some comments coming in. Sandra Bernhardt. Okay,
good
that-
one. Good
Bunny,
one.
bunny,
Oh my
ball.
God, I would never ever be able to come
Those
up
are
with
Zach Green's boobs. Not gonna say no.
It's a skinny person, and I'm trying to think of somebody on the interwebs
Julio, you had a chance.
that is skinny, could possibly maybe be like a porn star or ex-porn star. Like what if those are like Sasha Gray's?
Okay.
Oh.
Andy, we're lost. You look like your eyes are missing.
Hang on.
All right,
Looks like that Star
The
Wars.
Star
or the-
Wars guy. This
yeah,
guy.
red,
That dude.
red one. Go red one.
I'm gonna go Demi Moore.
Okay. Oh,
Juliette Lewis.
She did that?
I don't know.
I know, right?
Fucking know. I
don't know.
tastes a little salty.
Show me the boobs. Show me the
All
boob
right,
owner.
are you guys ready? The big reveal. Are you ready or no?
Yeah, I couldn't
I'm
get any.
ready!
I'm practically chuffed.
It's Amanda.
Those are my boobs.
It is.
Yeah.
Are you
Where's the
serious?
zoom out? Where's the zoom out picture of it then?
Oh, you're looking at it.
No, you can show them. I covered. You can.
I don't
show 'em.
even
Good
have it.
question.
I don't even have it loaded.
Baby, I
I mean,
cropped
I
that a
didn't know
long
that-
time ago, he says.
I cropped
Was
it.
there-
He cried. He didn't save it, but
No.
there's a zoom out.
What
Had
did
you
what
just
did you-
taken your bra
Was that
off?
on the show?
Yes, I just took my bra off because he texted me and he said, "Amanda,
Okay.
I need a picture of your boobs," and I was like,
This is today.
this is today.
Fresh
And-
boobs.
About
and
an
I
hour
was
ago.
like, okay. I was
Fresh
like,
boobs.
holy shit. He's like, we're playing this boobs game. And I was like, all right. So I took off my Fitbit and he's like, I need it long ways. And so I was like, all right, I got to make sure and crop out my tattoo and everything. And so I just sent him a photo of like my actual tit.
Letterboxed.
I did not realize, like after I sent the photo, he was like, no, I need them covered up because it was like nipples and everything.
Oh.
But I literally just took off my bra. And so then I did that. And then he zoomed it all in. And I was like, how are you going to be? Nobody will be able to tell whose boobs, if it's a female or male, with it that zoomed in. Like, I wish he would have used the
then
photo.
you know what? I stand by the Demi Moore comment.
I wish he would have used the photo that I sent him. Not the one with the nipple showing, but the one where like my hand is covering it.
Well, guess what?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I've got a live graphic if I can show my screen.
Oh. Hit it up. Does it have a share screen? Yeah. Here we go. Oh, I like it.
Nice.
Is that okay? I'll send that out. You can put that stuff up. It's
Yeah.
just
Or just do it on the. You have access to that, don't you?
you just fucking do it.
Or yeah, just message me. I'll switch after the show. Excellent job, Andy.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Out of the park again.
Again.
Once again.
All right.
I'm very happy that y'all did not know that those were my boobs.
Well, again,
I don't pay attention.
I know.
It's nothing against you. I just
they're
don't pay
they're
attention.
teeny tiny.
Sandra Bernhardt's a
care.
great thing, and I would say, hold on, let me go back up. Where was it? You know what? Yeah.
Well, I thought, I'm like thinking about like, I don't know, like album covers or like or scenes in movies. I mean, the
Dude,
whole
I
pop
wish-
culture thing. I'm trying to just like scour the internet up here and nothing.
I wish he would not have zoomed in that far and it would at least just had my hand. I mean, I cropped out my tattoo. You could see my ribs, like is in that photo. You couldn't see my tattoo on the inside of my arm.
Yeah, you were all talking about like, oh, this person's obviously very slender. I can see their ribs.
Well,
no, good for you. Do it. Fucking do that.
I like my body, so
do that.
I post on Instagram all the time.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Not bad for a girl from Georgia.
All right.
No,
so
like,
North
I'll
Georgia? What is that supposed to mean?
Yeah,
The
Louisiana.
finger? Is that a southern colloquial?
I'll be in the Snappy Cat and I always take a photo of my body. That's what we call the onesies, like the
Snappy cat?
body suits for women.
The ones that button down near the bun?
Yeah, my friend at work calls them Snappy Cats, so that's what I call them.
all right.
Have you ever caught?
Okay, I will
Did
say
you ever catch a tiger by the toe, so to speak?
Oh wow.
I will say some of them will be like wider cut instead of like high cut. And sometimes I will sit on it like the wrong way and it's like that does not feel good, but it's too late because you're at the bar.
But do you do that? Do you say that? Do you emote when you sit down on it? Do you like look at the bartender and go, that was good?
No, I don't. We never sit at the bar.
Nice
I mean,
face.
I'll look over at my boyfriend and I'm like, yo, I just sat wrong and that metal hurt.
Yo, I just clipped it. I clipped it. Boobs.
There's the photo.
Okay.
That looks very, not the size. The pose is very modest. It's more like
and I have.
I
really
pledge
good,
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America
I have really good mom boobs.
and to the Republicans.
For which it stands.
Yeah.
2 boobs.
Under my
on the
hand.
chest.
With liberty An
I
areola
take
for all.
pride in my boobs. I take pride in my boobs. I will tell you, it took me after I had Aiden, he's 16. It took me about 6 to 7 years to have sex with someone without a bra on. Like, I had to have on a bra because I was so self-conscious because I was a mother.
The more mommy that a woman gets, the better.
It was just like, I remember how my tits
that didn't
were
come
in
out right.
high school. You know, they were like up here and like little teeny tiny button nipples. And then you have a kid.
Are you describing a gingerbread man, or are you describing
No,
boobs?
I'm describing my old tits.
But a button nose.
And, you know, and it's like, what, in the last 10 years, I'm completely comfortable with my body. So, yeah, titties. Psh, I'll show my titties. It doesn't matter.
Titties. Psh.
Like I said, I sent him I didn't know I was supposed to cover my tits. So I sent a cover of my, like, a photo of my tits.
You know what? That's very good on you for just having the trust in him to say.
Poor choice.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Sure.
Yeah. So moving past your
my titties,
cat titties, we are moving to now the top attractions in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and we're gonna find out if this is at all worth it, and or have you even been there? Is it, one of these deals? So here we go. You know what? Let me go down. They start with number 1, and we probably shouldn't go.
Is it Mike the Tiger?
I'm not going to give it away just yet like that.
That's on the list for sure.
Okay, so we're gonna pan down. Let's see.
That was easy. Thanks for the challenge. I like that.
Okay, we'll start with 19. The Mall of Louisiana.
There's only one mall in the entire state?
No, there's malls everywhere, but this is like the big mall, the Mall of Louisiana. It is a huge mall. It's very nice. There's a carousel in it. There's all kinds of shit in it. And now I am totally against this, and I have not been to the mall in probably 4 or 5 years. They just opened an aquarium in the mall.
So you're saying is this is not the age of aquarium. You do not like aquariums.
I don't support
or the time
aquariums. I don't even support like Mike the Tiger being in a habitat.
Aquarium.
I don't like animals. You know, and
captivity.
They're supposed to be out in the wild. Even though my mom's like, Amanda, I get it, but some animals, we're trying, like the zoos and stuff are trying to get them to mate, to populate more because they're not as populated in the wild, whatever.
Yeah. Well, how do you feel about places that rehabilitate animals? Like the aquariums. I think the Ripley's Aquarium in Gatlinburg is a rehabilitation clinic. So
or
all
the Joe
turtles, Joe Exotic?
Yeah. Okay, shut up. That is okay. All of
let's just put that dude to rest.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I think he should be freed, but he should obviously
let him be free.
Okay, but all of the animals have been taken from his park, and they cannot survive in the wild, which is really unfortunate.
So what you're saying is that there is this unfortunate propagation of taking animals from the wild and then them not being able to be reintroduced. So by that, you're saying that some of those zoos and aquariums should exist as sanctuaries for these animals to live out the rest of their days.
Okay,
Dory needs to find her parents.
They literally just built this aquarium last year during COVID, and I'm sure all the fish. I have not, like I said, I have not been. The fish, whatever they have in there, I have not read any reviews on it. I refuse to go. I'm pretty sure every animal was imported for this.
Yeah, just like
aquarium.
Long John Silver's, right?
Including the band.
Long
Arthur
John
Treacher's.
Silver's. You know, my mom would not let me say that as a kid.
Long Dong Silvers?
Yep, because I would say that. And she's like, do not say that, Amanda.
So
there it is again.
We want to say really quickly, I just changed our Facebook profile. If you're on Facebook, I'll change the other one soon for this month. Andy nicely,
Seriously,
quickly
Happy
change
Pride
it up.
Month!
So
no, there's no way. There's no more better time to be timely when it
If
comes to
you're-
stuff like this.
If you're down with that, please give it a like, and there you go. We got more to cover, so let's
All
keep
right,
going
so
here.
yeah, number 18.
Mall of Louisiana. Number 18, 3 rolls of state. What the fuck
Toilet
is that?
paper magnate of the world.
Is it a ply thing, Andy?
Mm-hmm.
3 rolls a state.
Hmm.
Okay, next.
Oh
Okay.
no.
I've never heard of it.
No.
Blue Bonnet Swamp Nature Center.
I've never been there, but it's I know my kid has gone like in
Field trips?
elementaries and field trips. It's just a little swamp thing. It's kind of like a zoo.
There's this little swamp thing by the side of the road, and you're like, "What's up, swamp
But
thing?"
I don't think they keep like the animals in cages. They just kind of let them do their own thing in their own natural habitat.
Now, because
Type
you're around
bug.
the swamp,
I am in Mid-City Baton Rouge.
now because you're closer to the swamp than any
There's
one of
no
us
swamp
is,
around me.
Yeah.
you know
Miss
what?
Oh, I
Moses
do
lives
have a
there?
fun fact. I
Yes.
do have a fun fact about
Tippy toe.
about the LSU lakes.
You
I'm not
always
sure.
been wanted.
Louisiana?
I've always wanted to visit them. Tell us about it.
Yes.
Okay, so I've run
Not.
the LSU lakes once. It's 4 miles. It was last week. They found the LSU lakes. It's a bunch of rich houses.
14
right.
bodies.
All around the lakes. They found a red piranha in the lakes. I'm
So-
not lying. It's all over the news.
You know,
Somebody put that shit there.
do you really think so?
Being
How
my
the hell-
lover.
It is a fresh water. It's a lake. It's fresh water. There's no exit. It is just a lake. Somebody put that shit in there. It's hilarious to me. I don't know. I think
Was
it's
it
funny.
no? It was the corpse of a red piranha, or was it like a swimming about, gonna bite somebody's leg and nibble?
They posted it on the news. It's a picture of a red piranha, and it just says a red piranha was found in the lakes.
I
at
just
LSU.
I think that this is a thing. Whatever you do not Google search red
piranha.
piranha.
No.
I have a feeling that's going to come up. Bad cookies, right, Green?
Look,
no.
after the show, I'll go to
I
the.
Let me right next to the blue waffle, right, Green? The red piranha and the blue
I'm just saying
waffle.
there was a piranha
Oh.
in a fucking lake by LSU. Okay, number 17.
Oh, shoot, no.
on, red
16.
piranha.
The Blue Bayou
Waffle.
Water Park.
Oh my God. So Lil Wayne raps about this song in the Carter 3. And he says, and I blew by you or whatever. Okay, that place is so gross.
Oh,
It's
How gross?
huge.
for you?
It's huge.
What does that mean for you?
Okay, years ago when Aiden was like 4,
There's a red piranha.
no, me and my boyfriend used to go on Fridays because we had off. And so we would just go and lay out and, ride some of the rides. But they have one section that is, all water rides. And it is fun. And then they have one section that is amusement park rides. But it's just gross. No.
Is it
I haven't
carnival
been to
gross?
Blue
Is it better
Bayou.
than a carnival?
Is it as fun as Action Park?
I've never been to Action Park,
Action
but
Park.
Roger's
I
still
would-
alive. If you had gone to Action
I
Park, you would have been
rather
dead.
Go to a carnival
Really? Bold statement.
than go to Blue Bayou. That wave pool. Mm-mm.
That wave
But
pool
how many
says
I
carnivals
never-
have a
I
wave
never-
pool?
That's what Lil Wayne said in the wave pool as I blew by you. Yes. The wave pool is disgusting.
So it's more
gross.
like a feces pool.
It's a pee pool.
Ooh,
Like
Is
the
there any
South Park.
loose-
there are no bathrooms at Blue
Loose-
Bayou.
No, they have bathrooms
There's
at Blue
one.
Bayou.
Is
One,
it-
it's
They
called
do.
the wave pool.
But it's the wave pool, and there
Mommy,
are
the
a bunch
water's
of
cold. I don't
little
care. You have
kids
diarrhea.
and
Get in
shit.
there.
And
Green-
like
It
little
rains
kids
tampons.
little kids
there.
pee in pools. It's a fact.
They do.
Little
They
kids
totally
pee in
do.
They do.
They do.
So
Green has
it's
it. Green has
gross.
it. Wait, hold on. Green has
No,
a
I-
really good question.
I don't.
Does the tidal pool or the slides ever get clogged by tampons? Is that what you said, Green?
Yeah,
I've
something like
never
that.
Seen,
I think it was tampons from
Do they
heaven.
kind of fall out of the sky?
I've ridden all of the scary, swimming slides, where you drop down, like you have to lay like this and you just drop down like that.
Schlitterbahn.
But just think
I've
of
done
your
all
immune
that.
system,
No,
how
I have
strong it is
never-
now.
I've never seen a tampon. But I also have not been to Blue Bayou in probably 10
So-
years.
They actually
you know,
say
just
code
think about your
name
immune
Red
system.
October
It's
when that happens.
Super
Hold on.
fucking strong. You're like
There's
exercising
also-
it.
Hold on.
There's
What is-
also a shit ton of allegations about them underpaying their staff and or
course.
not paying them the wages. They'll work overtime and they're not being paid overtime.
Now-
So
yeah,
not a
fuck
shitload
that
of
place.
alligators.
Hold on.
There's
Hold
no
on.
alligators in Blue Bayou.
Hold
Just
on.
alligator-
Blue
just
Bayou,
alligators.
the biggest slide that you go at the top and just quickly go down and fall.
Yeah.
Is it true that slide is sponsored by Taco Bell?
No.
No.
I mean, I know the bottoms
Oh.
of my bathing suit went in my butt.
No, I'm just
I
saying.
had a
'Cause-
wedgie, but
No, I'm just saying. Like I had Taco Bell today, and I had about a
And
10-minute
later on, it's
window.
going to have you.
I had a 10-minute window that the meat. I'm gonna call it meat sauce. 'Cause
Is this supposed to do anything?
I'm not gonna say it's beef, but the meat sauce, because it was droopy and runny, and it was suggested that it was an animal.
We're still talking about the meat
horse.
sauce.
people always tell me it's horse meat.
Kangaroo at one point.
If it's
Okay.
horse meat, then I'm totally down with it. I will.
But I
eat
figured-
I
some
haven't
horse
eaten Taco Bell in like a year and a half, and it's like my favorite fast food place.
All right, we've lost all of our viewers except
Oh,
for
this
two,
is it,
so
man. This
I
is
got-
where we're closing up.
I'll
Okay.
I'll-
Triple
hold on,
Blast.
no, I'll
Okay.
check. Let me keep
Closing it up.
This is where the
15.
greatest hits
Padlock.
are,
This is
man.
where you put the padlocks on the fucking
Amanda,
keyboard.
yes or no on just this is gonna be a fast yes or no, just for a few, and then we'll get to the top ones. Yes or no, the Baton Rouge Zoo.
No.
Okay. Fuck it. Don't go there. Amanda says.
Knock Knock Children's Museum.
Yes, it's good.
Oh,
It's
awesome.
it's very, very good museum.
this looks like a COSI for us in our.
We
neck of
have
the-
we have the COSI. It's actually called the Imagination Station here,
yeah,
and then there's one up in Ann Arbor called the Ann Arbor Hands-On Museum, which is fucking
really cool.
amazing.
All right. Number 8, the Magnolia Mound Plantation.
Uh-oh.
Is this a skip it?
Skip it.
The LSU Rural Life Museum.
It's all right. Rural. I know. It's
You got
like
your rural and you
rural.
got your urban. Your
rural. I
Man.
know it's hard. No, it's all right.
The Louisiana State Capitol.
Yes, you have to go there. I went there on field trips, like as a child myself, because it's a little bit traumatic. But you go into, the elevator and on the floor, and there's like a bullet hole, and they're like, "Yeah, this is where Huey P. Long was shot."
Holy
Huey-
shit.
The Pee Wee from the Smurfs?
No,
Huey
no.
P. Long.
Oh, that
There's
sounds
a
like.
bullet hole in the wall, and
Do
it's
people-
still there.
Do people ever make any type of sexual reference to that name and a hole in the wall?
No, not that I've heard of.
That's the
Because-
fourth floor.
I don't know, because people in Louisiana know who Huey P is, and so there's no
Andy,
really.
I know what you're
sexual
talking about,
references.
Andy.
Do you? I'll see you there. Same time every Saturday.
Oh, they've since lost that building, by the way.
Oh, damn.
Number 4 is the Louisiana old state capital.
Capital. Okay.
Is that the one you're talking about?
Are you sure it's not the
It looks like a castle.
Are you sure you're not talking about the old governor's mansion?
This might be a joke. It looks like a White Castle.
And I think that's the old governor's mansion, and that is. I went to an event.
They make
It's
White
the
Castles
old-
there. I'm
it's
there.
The old governor's mansion, and there's so much old artistic stained glass window.
Don't care about
art.
that.
Probably stained with blood.
Yeah, can
White
I get
Castles,
can I get a
man.
4-pack?
Okay,
Fucking
I've been
15
there for,
sliders.
like,
Woo!
I've been there for a fundraiser before. It's very nice.
All right. Now we're creeping into the top 3. So let's see what you think, because we're reaching the end here. Number 3 is the USS Kidd.
Been there, done that. I have
What
a
up,
picture of
kid?
me as a kid pretending that I'm taking a shit over one of the toilets. Yeah.
Wow.
Is that a thing
I'm sitting there like,
Yeah, is that a thing? Is that like the?
is that everyone in the
Yeah.
class did it?
no, I went with my parents,
Oh.
but and my mom's friend.
Hey, mom, take the
Yeah,
camera.
we were all like acting like we're taking shits. But yeah, the USS Kidd is pretty cool.
Okay. If you're into machines that murder people, it is a definite like one-stop shop,
It's
right?
interesting to be in a fucking ship.
Okay, I'm just joking. Okay, here we go. Number 2. I have a feeling this might be your number 1. The LSU Tiger Stadium.
There's nothing.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay,
Is this
Tiger
the Who?
State-
Is this the Who Fat thing?
Is this like?
no, who
fat?
that is the Saints.
Oh, that's Who
Okay,
Fat.
LSU.
This is like describing losing your virginity under the best possible
Okay.
circumstances. I've
Here we go.
Death. It's called Death Valley,
Yeah.
and there is nothing. It holds 100.
This is where your
It's
virginity
either
goes to die.
112 or 120,000 people. I don't know. And they just started selling beer there like 3 years ago. There's nothing else that describes watching a football game in Death Valley. It is amazing. It is exciting.
Do
It's
people-
almost
Well, hold on.
orgasmic.
Does
Who's
everybody
died?
know? Wait, hold on. And does everybody know sign language then?
No. Why would everybody know sign language? I mean,
I thought you said
we
it was
do
I thought you-
the neck.
I thought you said it's
Not-
Death Valley.
Death Valley.
It is
Oh,
Death
Death.
Valley.
Oh, what? Oh, Death. Like, is it?
Jesus
I thought you
Christ,
said-
would somebody come in here and get Grandpa his
I
fucking
thought
pills?
you said
No
Death Valley.
shit.
I
No,
thought you said
Death
Death.
Valley. It's yes, the Tiger Stadium.
Green.
It's a
Help me out.
I don't know. I can't. I don't know.
I-
Tiger Stadium means
No,
something
yeah,
completely different
yeah,
to dudes from
okay.
Michigan.
it's called Death
Good
Valley,
shit.
and I've brought Aiden many times, and it is just a whole experience in itself.
All right.
Practically religious.
Okay, number 1.
Number one.
This is what's gonna get me to come over there.
Is this what I guessed? Mike the Tiger.
Mike the Tiger's habitat.
Okay.
Now,
Yeah,
does he have a cereal or no?
It is like $1 million habitat. It is extremely exquisite and nice. And every day,
exquisite.
even though I do not agree with animals being in captivity. You know,
Amanda hates animal internment.
How do you know we're not in
Because
Because
captivity?
Amanda is a
We-
free the tiger type of person.
I am, but his
She's afraid of the
captivity
boobies and afraid of the tiger
it's
thing.
very nice. It's so nice. That's why it gets people will just go there on the weekend that live in Baton Rouge just to go see Mike the Tiger.
And that's
then,
it. It's just him?
Yeah.
There's no others. There's no like capybaras or ostriches or shit. It's just him.
Nope. It is a.
Do they
over
charge you
one-
to get in?
No.
Oh,
It's
he's just
on. It's
there.
on campus. It's.
Oh,
It's an
Now,
over.
yeah. Okay, yeah. That makes
It's an
sense.
over $1 million habitat. It's nice. It's clean. It's not like you go to a zoo and you see like, dirty water. Like the water is crystal clear. There are videos
Spring-fed.
of people that have
God's tears.
the
God's-
tiger has come up and tried to attack them. But there's also this thing, and this is it kind of does pertain to Mike the Tiger, but before every LSU game, what the vets and the caretakers do is they do the mascot name of the opponent player in ground beef.
Oh yeah.
And they take a picture, and then Mike eats it. So I mean,
wait a minute, that's effigy.
Yeah, that's witchcraft, and
that's fucking rich. Yeah,
I don't know.
And I feel sorry for
eats that
anybody
meat.
named Chuck.
Yeah.
Oh boy, watch
I
out.
don't know if it's ground chuck or ground
Ladies and
beef.
gentlemen, on behalf of
There's
Zach
a
Green, I would like to
difference.
welcome Zachary.
But no, Mike the Tiger is like a
Lord.
big. Everybody will come here, and they
Chock
always
full of.
if they
Chock
come
full
here
of
to go
chuck.
shopping, or if they come here to do anything else, they're gonna stop by Mike the Tiger.
Now,
Amanda, I hate to say this, but it's just I don't think it's a place I would really visit outside of the fact, if I were to come there, the only reason is just to visit an old friend. You.
Like, yeah.
Aww.
Yeah, that would be the only for me too.
I mean, I really do
And
love
don't feel
this
bad because
town.
Detroit is.
I don't know. I'd go to New Orleans.
oh, stop it,
Okay,
Zach.
New Orleans.
What?
I have not been to New Orleans in a while. I've been to Metairie, but I haven't been to New Orleans.
But
so
I've never
I plan
been.
on going to
Yeah.
New Orleans
Well,
soon
hold
for
on,
hot
Andy.
girl summer.
Andy, hold on a second. So Green, the Mike the Tiger habitat is off. It doesn't sound appetizing, but the Amanda the Cougar habitat.
The Cougar exhibit.
But hey, listen, I want to back it up a little bit. And you're gonna sit there with somebody that didn't grow up in the goddamn fucking city, and you're gonna fucking bash me for having my view on saying fucking Detroit sucks, and you're gonna say, "Oh, come on, Green."
But the only place you would
Detroit's
find
awesome.
I practically grew up in Detroit. It's
The
well, you
only
know what? I
place
haven't been up
you
there in a
will
long time.
find
I
the
might not.
Cougar-
Fucking hate it, man.
is that Bengal Tap Room. That's where you will find the cougar.
The live Cougars.
Cougar.
Yeah.
Don't
my favorite
feed
bar.
the
Cougar.
Cougars. Green.
Oh no, feed the Cougars.
What's your final thoughts in this episode?
Nah,
We've
you know,
reached the
it's
end.
like, it's like me having a fucking opinion on Toledo when I fucking didn't grow up there and I don't know anything about it. You're gonna sit here and you're gonna say, "Oh, come on, Green, about your views on Detroit."
We only saw one set of tits. I was wanting to see.
Yeah, are there more
others-
tits?
I was wanting to see more sets of tits to see if I could actually,
Guess?
guess.
The whose boobs are these is typically at this point just a one
set at a time.
One set. Only because you don't want to blow your whole load just.
Or do you? Or do you?
Anyway, folks, that, believe it or not, is our show. We
I
got
believe it.
Green up Matt a little bit. Once again, nothing.
You learned a lot about Baton Rouge.
Yeah.
I learned enough.
Andy, it's
learned
on.
enough.
No, yeah. I mean, no, you learned enough.
It's on Andy.
I want to learn more.
It's on
New
Andy.
Orleans, if you want New Orleans is the place to be. Bourbon Street, you have to visit. It does smell like vomit, shit, and piss.
And pee.
But you do have to visit it, and you do have to visit like Tiger Stadium and everything around it. It's historical. It's great. The Indian mounds, like everything. It's an experience.
I want to come and visit Amos Moses and his pretty wife
Hannah.
Hannah.
Doc Millsap.
Yep.
So what I want to know
Amos
is
Moses,
that if
like famous Amos,
Oh, super famous.
super famous,
Super famous.
Jerry
like
Reed
the
famous.
cookie guy.
Oh, bigger.
better. This guy.
He had a son that could eat up his weight in groceries.
groceries.
All right. So anyway, next week, if we have a show, it's because Andy put his talents together, and I will be with my family in Florida. So everybody, thank you guys so much. Amanda, once again, we'll see you next month, hopefully, unless we skip a period.
Oh my God, we are getting older. Perimenopause might happen.
But other than that, Amanda, where can people find you at the worst case scenario if they need
They can find me on Twitter at Amanda AMANDUH 3313, and also on Instagram as Amanda AMANDUH 3313.
Awesome.
Fantastic, folks. We will see you soon, and have a great week, and happy Pride Month.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Clapping.
Dude.
Uh-oh.